this is your first role?
Yeah.
Ever?
Yeah.
Fantastic job.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Well, I've read stories how you auditioned for this, though, but you were in college and you just...
Yeah, I was at drama school till last year, and I was in my final year. And I did an audition. I was sent some sides by my agent. I did a couple of tapes of some scenes. And they put me on a plane a couple of days later and flew me over here to meet Ang, and we read through a ton of scenes, and I stayed for about 10 days or so in New York and Atlanta and did a big screen test, and we did costume and makeup and whatever, and ran through all the bits and pieces. And
we haven't decided who to cast for Billy Lynn, of course. Billy Lynn's long half-time walk. You gotta find the right boy to carry the movie. Joe was still in drama school, so we gotta see this young man. And we flew him in the following day. I was just hoping this person can act.
And so we read and tested, and there was something about Joe that presented both the kind of blank slate that the film required Billy to be, and yet the complexity that goes on in the mind that then gets translated in the eyes and in the face.
Then the studio wanted to test him more because it's unknown. Then we realized he's supposed to fly back the next day. He only had one pair of socks and one underwear.
about 10 days or so after leaving, I got back home and got a call the next day saying, you got it and you're leaving in like 3 days. So it happened very, very quickly.
It's been pretty amazing, yeah. Working with Ang. Obviously it's a first-time job. It's just not the kind of person you expect to come out and fall into the hands of.
The greatness about using young talent, unexperienced talent, is just the sheer effort they try to give you what you want, the earnesty. Somebody like Joe, really, really well trained, knows depth and has the skill but never do anything professionally. That's like a beauty. If you find a talent, it's really a beauty. Joe is a top-notch talent. It's great we have somebody like that to carry us through the movie. You read into his mind.
Joe Alwyn was fantastic in the role.
I have a lot of respect for him.
He really embodied the mannerisms of what I would think a Billy would be.
Joe really captured that in that character.
I was a fan from the second I worked with him. I'm really, really proud of his performance.
Coming onto a film like this, he's just been killing it.
I think he's the most honest, present. I think that he's incredible in this. I don't think there's anyone else that could have played him.